julep, pop 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 julep, pop 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 julep, pop 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 pop.
What's up, everybody? I want to thank everybody who is tuned in right now, man, because this is my very first live, guys, very first one. And as you can see in my title below, my name is Kevin Natrum, everyone, and I consider myself to be a creative director because I do both photography and videography. However, guys, I created this segment on this channel to focus on photography because I have a lot of friends who have bought cameras, whether it be a Canon, whether it be a Sony, whether it be I don't know, whether a Pentax, I don't know, whatever camera they got, Fujifilm, and now they're trying to get their pictures to look like mine. Oh, I'm kidding. They just really want to take some really good images. And today, I'm here not to burn out your ears and not to give you too much information. We're gonna be working on the surface. We're gonna keep it very simple so that the average person could come now and pick up a camera and take this picture. Yeah, I just want to big up my boy Joey. I see you in the comments. What's up, bro? I see you that you're in here. Let's see if I could get you going in there, because I know Joey's one of my day ones, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to, big him up right now, Joey. We see you in there. And we, I'm sorry about that, guys. And we appreciate you, Joey. I want to let you know that Kevin Natrum, all right, photography appreciates you. And you know that this is as real can be. We, Kevin Natrum Photography, truly appreciates you. And how you see it, I see you, Joey. You in here. I got you. Anyway, guys, so now moving on. Remember I said I wasn't going to keep you guys long, all right? It's a lot to keep my eyes focused on. However, guys, I'm going to focus on you for a minute. So today, to move on, we're going to talk about how we going to first start taking this camera. All right, first of all, hey, you guys got a camera, right? You guys got a camera. All right, now the first thing you got to do, guys, is turn on the camera. Let's turn on the camera. Now, if you turn the camera on and you see nothing happened, guys, trust me, You did not break the camera, okay? I promise you did not break it just yet. Maybe you need to put one of these in there, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself, make sure it comes with a battery, and put that battery in there. I'm gonna do that right now, all right? Give me 1 second. All right, guys, so now when you turn on your camera, you should see something like this. Hey, and remember, don't forget to take off your lens cover. You should see something like this. All right, a nice bright screen with numbers and all kinds of stuff on there. All right, now if you decide to now take a picture, and for some reason that this picture you cannot view it, it's probably, guys, because you need to get you one of these, man. You probably need to get you a SD card or whatever card your camera uses, and you need to put it in here. Give me 1 second, let me. You didn't break the camera just yet, I promise you. All right, guys, so now you have your camera in. That was the next step, putting it to your eye and taking up. No. Let's slow it down. There are some simple principles that you need to know to control your camera to take the desired images that you would like. First of all, guys, I like control. I'm not an over-controlling person, but I like control to a certain extent, especially when I have to take, what's the way I should say this, when I have to take full responsibility for whatever I'm doing. I would like to know that I have a certain amount of control. Don't we all? Yeah. So there are 3 things that is considered in a triangle. They call it the triangle of exposure. Simple. We keeping it simple, guys. 3 things that we need to pay attention to is that these 3 things in the triangle of exposure to be able to take this image, all right? And today we're gonna go through them one by one, okay? Oops, sorry. Ooh, come back, guys, come back. 1 second. Be nice, stream. Be nice. Oh, there we go. So now we're gonna go through these 3 things in how they should be done. All right. So the first thing in this triangle of exposure is called the ISO, guys. That's what it's called. All right. And in this, and back to you guys. I'm just all over the place, but forgive me. It's my first one. All right. Show some love for your boy. The ISO now, however, it affects the sensitivity of the sensor. Ooh, did you guys get that? The sensitivity of the sensor. Once again, it just allowed more light to come in or not to come into the camera. So it basically controls the brightness and the darkness of the image. However, once again, there's always a downfall, not just making it bright or making it dark. The higher the ISO is, the more you introduce what we call noise. And I'm not talking about, that's not what I'm talking about, guys. There's something in photography we call picture noise, and it's that grain. You know, sometimes we use it to say it's a grainy, or, you know, it's vintage, or, you know. And also there's also something called color noise. You start seeing green and red, you know. Once you start doing it, I promise you'll see it. So it's not just about raising the ISO and just getting a brighter picture. It does have some repercussion, all right? So you guys got that? Sensitivity makes the camera sensitive, the ISO, for brighter or darker images. The higher the ISO, the brighter the image. The lower the ISO, the darker the image. That's the 2 functions of the ISO. Now, the next function we have, guys, that you guys are gonna get very familiar with is called the shutter. All right. Now, the shutter is one of my favorite things because it controls motion. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Okay, no, let's. It does control motion, guys. And with this motion, I want you to pay attention to something. We're keeping this simple, remember? So you guys see how I'm moving my finger from side to side, right? And you can tell that there's a little bit of motion. You see that blur? The shutter can trap that. So if I had to have the camera at a higher shutter speed and I took a picture now, clap, this is how the image would look, sharp. You see that? Sharp. Now the lower the shutter, if I was to keep doing this, when you take the image, you would see that blur. My face would probably be still, but you would see that blur happening in the image. So for an example where you see that used a lot is like for trails of cars and bikes that are moving really fast. So it's like an effect sometimes photographers use, I guess, for the taste or, you know, whatever you might like, all right? Now, once again, guys, the shutter controls the brightness and the darkness also of the image. The higher the shutter speed, the darker the image, the lower the shutter speed, the brighter the image. All right, so you guys with me so far, right? You with me? If I'm moving too fast in the comments, say Kev, you moving too fast, or say Kev, I didn't understand. I promise you, I'll go right back to it and I'll explain myself. Okay. Now we're moving on to the next one, guys, which is called one of my favorites again, the f-stop. No, it's not what you're thinking. And no, also it's not a stop sign, guys. We're talking about cameras, okay? Once again, the f-stop now controls something that we call depth of field, all right? It controls the amount of focus you have from what you're focused on to what you're not focused on. That's the best way I can explain it. All right, I have an image, a few images that I'm gonna show and explain to you guys real quickly that, you know, from yours truly. But since Kevin, this YouTube channel doesn't have sponsors at the moment, we're working on it. So hit your boy up, man. I represent for you guys all the time. We're gonna use my a website. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hop over to my website now, guys. Don't be afraid to go on www.kevinnathanphotography.com and select your package and book your boy. You know, I'm waiting and I'm excited to take your image and to capture some beautiful images for you that you can print and put on your wall or keep on your phone or whatever you want to do for your website, for your business, or I don't know, just hit me up and we can get it done. All right, so with that said, we're gonna move right into those images I was telling you guys about. And the first one we're gonna look at right here is this beautiful image right here. That one I absolutely love, guys. So this one goes way back. Brief history, my very good friend got married, booked me, man. I can't explain how much I love this image. Not just the emotion, the colors, the couple, but you know, I love it. But we're gonna get to the real reason why I brought this image on board here. As you guys can see, you can tell that how blurry this background is, right? That's because I chose to use a very shallow depth of field, which meant that I did use a lower f-stop. I was probably anywhere between 1.2 and f1.8. I can guarantee you. Once again, guys, this is a great example of me using a lower f-stop. And this next image right here, if you look at it, you can tell that I use like a high f-stop because you can tell that the background is a lot more in focus. And we're gonna go back to the first one so you guys can see the difference. The first one, you see that, guys, a lot more blurred background, and in this one right here, as you can tell, the background in itself is more visible. So in this one, the f-stop was a little bit higher. Now we go on to this next image right here, guys. Once again, beautiful image, beautiful couple, beautiful crowd. Look at the energy. Can you tell I was having a good time? Yes, I was. They were about to give a nice kiss and the kids were so excited they happened to jump in front. But once again, because I was using a shallow depth of field, which is probably 1.8 or 2.0, I'm guessing at this one, you can tell that the kids in front, they're not really focused, which created something like a foreground. And if you want to talk about the shutter speed and the ISO, relatively, it was in the evening time, so my ISO was a little high and my shutter speed was enough to trap the movement. All right, it was enough to trap the movement. So you see how these three things came together to create this image. Once again, we're gonna look at this image also. Another beautiful couple that I enjoyed shooting their wedding. Once again, you can tell there's some depth of field, so I was using some lower f-stop again. It was a bright sunny day, I can guarantee you guys that, so my ISO was pretty low. It probably was the lowest, and my shutter speed was boosted up until I had the right exposure. So basically I use all three of these dials to get the right exposure. And this picture right here, guys, one of my favorite portraits again. I think this was a high school portrait. She loved her guitar, man. I absolutely love it too. And I was able to capture this great image. And I also caught this one. As you can tell, this image has another, there's a lot of depth of feel in this hair going on here. It's a lot of that blurred background. Once again, guys, it's all due to taste. It's all due to taste. All right, just take a look at this image, guys. I'm not boosting up myself in no way. Although I bite, I think I can. Maybe should I? Yeah, take a little while to check it out, guys. I absolutely love this image. All right, and I just wanna guys, hey man, I'm appreciating the love, man. I am absolutely appreciating the love right in here. All right, Jay, I just want to thank you, man, for the comment. I appreciate everyone who has something to say, or, you know, thank you. I'm very sensitive by my work, so when someone says something that I do is dope or great, listen, man, I am flattered, okay? So Jason, I just want to say thank you, bro. I appreciate your comment. And man, you don't know what this just did for me. I'm gonna go off this live, and this just made my day. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. So the next image is, once again, give it up, y'all, for my beautiful daughter. I'm not being biased, guys, but this is my beautiful daughter. Okay, all right. And I took this image in her school. I was the school photographer. Can you believe that, man? I was definitely a privilege to do her school's images, and even just taking pictures of my daughter. And as you guys can tell, this was done in a studio with lights. However, the same principles were applied. As you can tell, there is some sort of depth of field. The background is a little soft. She's in focus. She's sharp. So you know the settings. I'm pretty sure by now you could get what the settings were, right? My next image, guys, is another wedding that I enjoyed, man. I can't listen, man. I love doing weddings, guys. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I love shooting people who have love for one another, man. Capturing that emotion to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? This is just something that I just love doing. I don't know how else I can explain this. I just love taking pictures of people who love one another. I also love doing portraits too. I like documentary work. Listen, man, I think I like all kinds of photography. At the end of the day, I do believe that shooting weddings did make me a lot better. Anyone who wants to learn photography, just try go shooting a wedding. I promise you guys, man, after you shot your first wedding, you can shoot anything. You can do product photography, you can do portraits, you could do fashion, you could do documentary, you could do landscaping, because all these types of photography are involved in wedding photography. Now, once again, guys, I want to show you guys something. I want you to just take a look at this right here, guys. So you see, this is what we refer to as the triangle of exposure. You see that? Do you see these three things, man? Once you get that down pat, all right, I'm promising you guys, once you can get that down pat, and understand what these functions do and how they do it, I promise you, you guys could pick up this thing now, and I promise you, you guys are ready, after the memory card and batteries in there, to put this to your eye and take a picture that you would like. I mean, think about it, guys. Why would you purchase a DSLR with a good lens and allow the camera to take the picture for you? Why would you do such a thing? Tell me. You might as well stick with your phone. And even now with phones, you could make somewhat of kind of adjustments. You know what I'm saying? So guys, come on, do me a favor. Please do me a favor. DM me if you have to and say, Kev, I need to get out of that auto thing and I need to shoot manual. I need to understand this. And I promise you, we'll go through it. This is just the first video, guys. And there's so much more to photography that we are going to explore. I just want to let you guys know that this is just the first episode and there's going to be more to come. And in these episodes, we'll go further on in discussing other aspects of photography after you have had these, you know what I'm saying? These 3 concepts down pack. After you have had these down pack, we're definitely gonna move over into the things that like lighting, composition and all of that. But first, we need to learn how to expose the camera. Now, I did promise you guys that I wasn't gonna be long. Yeah. And that I will do. I'm just gonna look and see if there were any more comments or any more questions that you guys may have. I'll hang around for like a split second and see, you know, if there are any more. Just waiting patiently. No worries, guys. We give them a few seconds. We'll give them a few seconds. We could do that, right? We could give them a few seconds. Do we have a few seconds? Yeah, we do. Because I did think about 30 minutes. I did say to myself about 30 minutes. So that should be fine. That should be absolutely fine, right, guys? You know, and oh man, Joey. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love, Joey. I really do, bro. I really appreciate the love, Joey. I know you in here, man. I know you are in here, bro. You are. Definitely you are in here, bro. You are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, man. So, Joey, by now, I hope you ready now to take better pictures, man. And Jay, man, I really hope you ready now to take better pictures, bro. I hope you guys are not just, you know, telling me this, but you guys are now going to go and apply these principles. You know what I'm saying? Guys, just pick up a camera. You know, if you know, ever interested or were ever interested, I promise you, just pick up a camera, all right? And you just might fall in love and you just might realize like, yo, I might just like this thing. This might just be my thing, right? So, man, I just want to thank everybody, you know, for tuning in. Man, this was fun. I would lie, guys. This was a good, this was a good 24 minutes. I gotta speak the truth, but I had fun being on here. And I'm actually looking forward to the next one already. Trust me, you guys are going to see me here again, okay? Share this video with your friends, guys. DM me or let me know what you guys want to see some more of, you know what I mean? If you want to see me in action, if you want to see tutorials, let me know. I'll do just that, guys. I'm ready. I'm ready as ready can be. So with this said, guys, I want to thank everyone for stopping by and just listening, and you know, and also, you know, just supporting, man. Support is a big thing, man. It's big to me. And I want to say big up to everybody who was watching, everybody who commented. Guys, have a good day. have a good afternoon. The weather's nice in New York City. If you're in New York City, guys, go out there and enjoy whatever the weather presents to you. Go to the park, take a jog, go work out, go do whatever you do to have fun. And oh yeah, take pictures. It's your boy, Kev. I'm out. Be safe. Until the next episode.
Julep, pop, 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 julep, pop, pop.